I'm gonna pop off. I'll talk to you fuckers later.
Alright, and I think I'm officially live.
Okay.
Alright, just to make sure that I'm actually live right now. Just checking.
I'll check.
Yeah, I'm live. Alright, what is going on, guys? Politics Gaming here, and today I'm live streaming, not myself playing 2019, but I am live streaming the Political Moose playing 2019. Unfortunately, the 2019 edition is not going to be available to Steam players until about next week, so I'm gonna have to just make this be my first official... Holy shit, I already have 8 likes. This is going to basically be my first 2019 stream. In today's video, we're actually going to be going over a lot of the things that we have for the game. My god, what is wrong with his trade balance? So we're going to just go ahead and watch to see what is going on. So for those who are watching right now, again, this is not me playing the 2019 edition. This is going to be me watching someone play the 2019 edition. I will not be able to live stream the 2019 edition until next week. And for whoever else is in the chat right now, you can go ahead and start talking.
You mean me?
Yeah, I mean, we can all converse and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's not just me.
Yeah. The trade balance is negative because of the importations.
Yeah,
though.
But look at the difference. It was like 892 billion, and now it's negative 18 trillion.
Wait, they added a price of oil barrel from OPEC.
Yeah,
you see that?
Yeah, I see that.
It's pretty interesting. So now we can actually see the prices of the oil barrels. That's really good.
Yeah, you see how his imports jumped from 1 trillion to 22?
Oh yeah. Wait, how can... What?
I'm gonna have to point that out to him.
Yeah, that's maybe a bug. He jumped from 892 to 18,688 billion. Oh my god.
And right now we are just waiting for Political Moose to finish up his little cigarette.
The little one.
Ouch. Stomach. Power imports being the difference from year 0 to the current?
Wait, what?
That's odd. I've never seen the U.S. I'm reading the chat.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen the U.S. start at only 1 trillion in imports. They usually start pretty high. I don't know what the 2018 value was of imports. What's up? Just so you know, I am streaming now.
What happened to his mic?
And for those who are watching...
Holy crap, that trade balance.
I know, that's what I was saying. For those who are watching right now, actually, there will be a bit of a delay. There's about like a 5-second delay between him playing and from what I'm seeing. So that's unfortunately going to be the case in this live stream.
I think I'm going to go out of the streaming from Steam, so we will maybe get better connection.
Maybe.
I do have to close out one thing.
Come on, man. Come on.
There we go.
I know. So what I'm seeing here is actually the U.S. starts out with a $892 billion trade deficit. They added the price of OPEC oil in the bottom of the finance tab. Your stream just kind of cut out on me.
Yeah, I closed out the background noise.
Okay, it's back on.
That's interesting. How much our imports have gone up.
I know. It has to be something. You probably did something that made it go up that high.
You did use
probably when I legalized pot when he told me to.
There's no way that's a lot of pot.
Importing 18,000 billion of some good pot.
I mean, we could go through and look.
Yeah,
what's really killing us?
What new comparative maps are there?
There are some new ones here in the life and health as well. We got female circumcision, which is predominantly in Africa. That actually ties in with the health tab as well. When you play as one of these countries, you actually, and it's actually in the women's tab too, you can actually fund the prevention of female circumcision. Similar to here in the United States, you can fund education policy on gender equality, fight against sexual violence, and gender checks and equality in the workplace. And you can also have specific criminalization for street harassment. So that would change the prison population quite a bit. I wonder if actually that changes once if they figure that in once you legalize things like cannabis.
So like going up to someone and saying nice ass is gonna get you in jail now?
Sounds like it. There's also a new map for you're able to look at all the organic farming in the world, unusable agricultural land. It's looking like Europe is primarily the organic capital of the world.
Yeah.
Austria being number one.
Unusable agricultural land.
You can actually promote the use of organic farming, and you can do that in the farming tab itself.
Who's number one?
Austria was number one.
Oh my god.
21.2% of its land is agricultural.
Yeah.
Really...
United States is number 64.
Fiji Island? Oh my god.
Which that's kind of surprising with Fiji being so small.
Well,
it must be the percentage of the land itself.
Yeah.
That's
why is because they're so small, and like all that land has to do something.
Sure. So with
the United
organic
States produces a lot of food, it's just that in percentage of the amount of land that they have is why it's not as big.
Sure. That makes sense. It's just something that you put like an asterisk to. Like the United States may have more actual organic farming than Fiji, but the overall percentage of Fiji is organic. And then in the farming tab itself, you can go over to the budget. This is something that I did notice was an issue when I played for an independence movement, where as soon as you gain independence from a country, the
Cholera.
food monitoring safety is like at 0, and there's a huge outbreak of cholera.
Oh my god.
I knew Scotland was weird.
Yeah, and not only that, but the game itself would bug out up here with the
Scottish
deficit,
syndrome.
and I would get like some sort of equation. So that for right now is broken. But what you can do is you can actually invest in the assistance to converting over to the organic farming. So then,
How much is it?
go up all the way, and it costs us $430.8 billion.
What?
Whoa.
That's crazy.
What? There's no way. Oh my god. What's
Actually,
1 star?
Once
It should be 10.
4.3 billion. Actually, that's not bad.
No, that's not so bad.
Or does it start getting bad?
Excuse me?
Ooh, once you do 2 stars though, it jumps up to 17.23.
Holy shit.
Maybe decrease that military spending.
Oh, and another thing I did find really, really cool, and it's going to be really useful because I like to play a lot of African countries, and I think it's going to be really useful is the statistic for undernourished population.
Mm-hmm.
You can just compare yourself to the rest of the world, and somebody like in the Central African Republic has a 61.8% undernourished population.
Isn't Nigeria like the best place to play in Africa?
Depends.
I have the biggest GDP though.
Yeah, but honestly, I would want.
And they have oil.
Which country has the highest valued currency, though, and is what I would look at versus their inflation, personally.
South Africa have a pretty good currency.
They have a 4.67% inflation rating with a currency rating of 7 cents.
Wait, Somalia.
This is gonna be intense.
Low of inflation in Somalia.
It's almost worth 2 mils.
What I want to know is why they changed the face of your director of intelligence. That goofy looking Leslie Foxen boy.
Wait, does Somalian have 1.5% inflation?
Let's
God
see
damn.
what these cabinet members are supposed to look like. Here's Ben Carson.
Weeding out there.
Oh my god, they're terrifying.
Ted Boston.
Oh, is that a Pompeo?
Where?
Foreign Affairs. That's Mike Pompeo.
That is Mike Pompeo. Jack Romeo.
It looks gorgeous.
Is this supposed to be Betsy DeVos?
Ted Boston.
Betty Ramos.
They should make Ben Shapiro.
Shut up.
You know, they could actually put him in the key figures tab.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Should be like a terrorist
They
organization.
they need to add a gay
Maybe in the
frog.
sect.
Yeah, maybe in the sect, yeah.
Oh, maybe intellectuals. Maybe, I don't know where they'd put them. That'd be up to Eversum.
What should his name be? Like Bay Shapiro? Or
No.
Bay
John.
Chapro? John Chapro?
John Sharpio.
John Bropiro. John Tortillo.
Oh my god, no.
So I did not know this until very recently, but I was just messing around one day, and I did not know that the Vatican City was actually... I never actually zoomed in on it.
Really?
Wait,
You didn't know it was its own independent country?
Well, I knew it was its own independent country, but there's, you know, a lot
In the
of...
game.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's why you can't
never actually
can't play
seen
as
that.
that many countries, is because all the smaller countries are blocked off.
But after I found out, I decided to nuke the Vatican.
Excuse
Oh,
me?
okay. You want to say that out loud again?
And it didn't end well for me. It was just a mess around playthrough, but it didn't end well for me. Let's just say that.
Good. That's what you get.
Can you show us like how you can dismantle infrastructure? Like if it works properly?
Like actual, yeah.
Well, it's on the map now, so if you click like a nuclear power plant and there's going to be a button that says dismantle.
Yeah, but would that be with trains, like the super trains and
Yeah,
like that?
you can do it with trains, highways,
highway?
stuff like that.
Yep, you can do it with highways.
Highways
But
have
can-
their own names now.
But can you like make highways into another country?
You've been able to do that for a while.
Not highways.
Or do you mean delete a country or delete a highway that goes into another country?
No, I mean like, can you make a highway into another country? Like make a.
Oh, that was rails. Yeah, that was rails.
Yeah, make like a normal highway into like Toronto or something.
That's a good question.
You
Yeah.
can't.
No, you can still only do high-speed rail.
Yeah.
That's-
It doesn't really make sense to make a highway, though.
There's
That's
one
the
right
thing.
here. Detroit to London.
Detroit.
Well, Canada.
Well, yeah, but that's because there is
it's
already
already
an
built, too.
existing highway.
True.
But building new highways and stuff like that, like building a Boston,
I'm gonna delete one.
like building a Boston to Vancouver highway, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
it
can
actually
see...
does delete them. Look at that.
Nice. Like, I can see why people would want that, but at the same time, I don't think there's a reason for it. You're making Dwight D. Eisenhower roll in his grave right now. No, what you need to do, you just need to cut off the entire half of the country. Oh, yeah. Do a 3G.
Well,
Wait.
Why did you get
why is it
like
us?
popularity for fighting against marijuana
Look
when
at
you
that.
legalized it?
It says annual production capacity 28.1 terawatts. Does a nuclear power plant tell you the same thing?
No, these are actually... They vary.
How does it vary?
Or the power output that they actually do. You've never noticed that?
Oh, so they are varying now. They used to only produce like 20 terawatts.
Yeah, it used to be like a
Oh!
static amount.
Badass! That's awesome!
Now we can finally play Japan.
Well,
I got a
can't-
question.
you can't turn them back on.
My question is, there's a cancel button and a dismantle button,
What does the
but they're already
cancel-
built.
What does the
So-
cancel mean?
Does cancel turn it off?
Yeah, try.
I don't
Nothing
know.
happened.
Yeah, it does. Oh, it does.
Wait, what?
It does. Yeah, when you hit cancel, it shuts it down, and then there's a restart button comes up.
Yes!
Japan is playable.
Yes! Oh my god!
I kind of want to go into Japan now.
Go to
and see if
Japan.
I-
Do Japan.
Go to Japan.
You have got to do Japan right now. Yes, that is awesome. I don't know why they called it cancel, but that's great.
Yeah, right.
Cancel.
Thank you so
Cancel
much.
production.
They actually took your idea.
That's so funny because that's the idea that I gave them.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Now I wonder if you'll actually be able to turn off Japan's reactor.
Oh, now you can select them. That's cool. You can select each individual countries.
Yeah, they
Is that
kind of
new?
changed the selection menu.
Yeah, and they changed the quotes too. That's a new
Yeah,
quote.
they added some. I saw Elon Musk before.
Wait,
oh, they
what?
added Elon Musk.
I figure I'd show you this.
I like that they add more quotes. That's cool.
Hey, she's actually Chinese. Or, excuse me, Japanese.
Really?
Excuse.
For the new
Really?
year, the head of state lavishly hosted 100 influential feminists.
Before,
around the
she
world.
would have still
The
been
party
white.
was in full swing until early this morning.
Yo,
Some
that is
confirmed
cool.
opponents to the current
I kind of
government were also
figured
on the
that.
guest list.
I
One
was
of
like,
them
that's
told us
actually
that
going to
this
be really
initiative was
interesting if they
beneficial for women's causes.
Actually make them
Even
their...
deep
if it's
down,
like
the
ethnicity.
state undoubtedly
ethnic
had an
based.
electoral agenda.
Yeah.
The final word
So
came
boring
from
to
the
have like
oldest
a
woman
play
in the
Nigeria and
who
have a
stated
white
that she was
white.
I just
delighted
realized
to
what you need to
dance
look
with
at.
News
Diane
reporter.
Hayward.
You need to see if fusion reactors work.
Fukushima's already shut down.
Yeah.
Try to restart Fukushima.
Oh my god, don't restart Fukushima.
Do it.
Oh my god, you can restart all of the nuclear power plants.
Yes, you can. Indeed.
I'm gonna try.
You're just gonna kill like 30,000 people.
Let's see if it'll actually...
My
Actually,
chat,
people
my
are happy
chat-
that I turned it back on. Oh my goodness.
My chat is like, restart Fukushima.
You know what? Let's go ahead and see if the fusion thing works.
Yeah, fusion reactors is what someone just said.
Let me pull up the chat on my cell phone.
I'm looking at it right now. Wow, we have 20 people watching.
Let me pull up the chat on my cell phone. Oh, that's loud.
Idiot.
All right. See, I really like this new feature, the status of the said research. With the funding that you have put into whatever division of research that you're going for, it'll tell you the probable outcome. And I'm sure that can be affected by, say, industrial espionage, or you can sabotage the research as well.
Oh.
I'm sure that has to be a thing. Where you could, like, prolong it.
So, add cold fusion and nuclear fusion plant tech.
Okay.
Oh my god, Japan's actually going to be playable. 3G... Okay. So maybe that's affecting the third generation nuclear power production. Because yeah, that would make sense, because that's basically what it was unlocking. So it could...
Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's just to basically reduce the chance of a nuclear accident.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, that's advanced nuclear fusion, but there was another one, that's nuclear fission, but there was another one, X out of that one, and then go to nuclear fusion.
I've got a really funny question. You mean the cold fusion or up here?
There was one...
Oh, the nuclear fusion. Excuse me, the
Yeah.
plant itself. Yeah, we already have that.
Okay, so there's cold fusion, and then, yeah, nuclear plant fusion. Okay, so go forward a couple of days, and then see if you can build a fusion plant.
My question is, we could really mess up the world by, say, potentially patenting this and selling it, or not even this, but patenting nuclear reactions to the world without giving them the
High
advanced technique of doing it. So then it would cause nuclear accidents all over the world because anybody would have access to it. All right, we went forward a few days.
Okay. For those who are watching right now, please go subscribe to the Political Moose. I think his channel right now is called J Moose. I'll put the link in the chat in a couple of minutes.
I can do it.
Yeah, someone can put his link in there. Because I'm just streaming this right now. But yeah, for those who are watching right now, go ahead and go subscribe to him. He only has about 10 subscribers. Go ahead and let's probably try to get him at least 30, couple dozen more today.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Nah, no problem, dude.
Google won't let me change my name to the Political Moose yet.
Because you're gay.
It's because apparently I've changed my name too many times in 3 months.
So
I'm gonna build a 3G plant. And build it right next to Fukushima.
Oh my god. Does manpower affect the annual production?
What do you mean, like the actual manpower in the nuclear tab
because it
itself?
says design capacity is 28.1, right? So if you increase the manpower, does it allow for more?
Let's get this built up first and we'll see what it does.
Yeah, maybe if you put more money into third generation nuclear power plants. Because yeah, that was the whole thing that you were supposed to unlock, but it never did. So that was 27.
I'm gonna subsidize it by $1 billion. I'm gonna give myself some extra money here.
Do 10 billion.
I'm also gonna exonerate it. Ooh, environmentalists did not like that. They really did not like that.
Good. Oh my god, the Philippines had an earthquake.
We have 99% production. Sorry, I gotta open my door here. I can hear Mars
You have
sitting outside my door.
99% of the production of the world.
Well, I think we're the only ones that have it.
The United States has one.
Manpower, 29.37.
Hey, wait a minute. This is an American
Does that actually bring
flag.
the price actually down quite a bit?
What, subsidizing?
No, I just want to see something. Oh no, I was just comparing the purchase price of each for the electricity itself. Just to see if it was something that would actually be cheaper in the long run. Because it's quite efficient. Some other things that we found here in the health tab as well. They have, under the new budget guidelines under the health tab, something called battling endocrine disruptors, and that's part of the new global menace feature, as you can see right here. And that actually is a mix of, well, actually that can be fought by doing or investing in organic farming, things like that, because this happens to be disruptors that are in doses that can enter through the digestive system and other things like that. So when you're eating the different types of foods with pesticides in them or medicines, etc. So you can fight that with organic farming and also investing heavily in this.
Yeah.
But
Here,
it's quite expensive. Actually, it's not that expensive. Hmm.
J Moose. Your channel's J Moose, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've sent it. I've sent this YouTube channels like two, 3 times now. People say it's not a channel.
Yeah, I'm getting his link right now, and I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Stansfield, with the sea level rising, I actually haven't been able to see that. I wonder if I could mod something where we could just go 20 years into the future. If that'd even be possible.
It is a scenario, though. You can start in the 2030 chaos. You should try that out.
Wait.
Said something about Tokyo.
People are saying that like rising sea levels and stuff like that is in the game.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Look at the coast.
I mean, yeah, right here.
Wait, what?
I mean, I don't know if this was even in the 2018 edition or if this was just added, but that is something that is on the Global Menace as well. Is the rising sea levels.
What does it say on Global Menace?
For Global Menace, it has a number of things. It has the ocean acidity. It has rising sea levels.
Oh, it goes by centimeter.
Oh.
I can reopen it for you.
Ocean acidity. Yeah, people mistook it. It says that thing north of Tokyo is a real lake in real life.
That's pretty cool that they got it down to that detail.
Ocean acidity, dioxide emissions, principal cause of ocean acidification. Many species, such as shelled animals, and then.
But should like the rising of the sea levels like.
Wow, we have nearly 30 people watching right now.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Awesome.
I'm going to say this again for everyone that's watching right now. I want to see J Moose's subscriber count go up by the end of this live stream. I want to see him hit at least 30 subscribers, so come on. Wow, Mom, I have 30 subscribers on YouTube.
Right? It is something to brag about.
I know. I don't even know why my retarded channel has 1,760 something subscribers.
I mean, you do play some pretty awesome games.
I haven't posted in a while, so.
I wonder if cybercrime, since you can attack other countries, if you can actually directly influence this.
Most likely. Annual costs of damage caused by cyber attacks.
Try
Number
it.
of cyber attacks in the world per day, 120,000. And then you costing the world $468 billion.
Try it. All right. 468 billion.
Go against China. Just use the God mod spy and just take it to 20.
Hey Moose, you have 13 subscribers now.
Awesome, thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, no problem.
Which one was this in? Was in Secret Service?
Secret Service,
yes. Yeah, cyber attack.
On China.
They normally have a 6,794 defense.
Just take it down to 0.
Let's take it down to 1. I can't go down to 0.
Why can't you?
It gives me the little red. Oh, never mind. You can now.
Stansfield, to answer your question, I believe that the nuclear conflict global menace thing basically was talking about Thought I heard a noise. Basically, the nuclear conflict, global menace, is talking about just the rate of war going on in the world. So that's why it that's basically what it talks about.
Yeah,
and
so
affects it.
with nuclear conflict, that's brought up upon with armed conflicts, like you said. And terrorism is brought on, or I should say, terrorism causes armed conflicts. Armed conflicts lead to nuclear war, and that's directly related to such.
What affects Okay, so cause and effect is terrorism. I like this.
Yeah, I feel it just seems well together. It just finally everything feels like the pieces fit together, and it feels like it's
it's because
experience.
it's always been really estimated risk percentage. So right now there's a 4% chance of a nuclear conflict.
Oh.
Huh.
At the start of the year.
It was 7.
14 days ago, 7.86.
What's going on, Kevin? Welcome to the live stream. It has a happy face. Nuclear conflict makes people happy. What about
World
unemployment? What is that?
Oh, the world unemployment? That's the overall average of the unemployment across the world. It's gone up.
What about natural disaster or climate refugees? That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Ooh. That one's got a lot of causes.
Does it?
Yeah, it has 4 causes altogether. So that one could be quite tough to combat. Global warming being a cause, rising sea levels, natural disasters, and deforestation.
So cool. Like, this is gonna influence me to play like way into the 2030s.
Sure. And do different scenarios too.
Yeah, like this is a lot of things because there's so many problems to solve. And there's so much cause and effect that I can actually okay, so Alexander Palm is actually asking a question. Did they change anything with the peace treaty as they said they would? So basically the change
actually going to bring that up.
Yeah, ironically. Basically the change to the peace treaty is basically it's basically you make the country a colony of yourself. So if per se if J Moose were to go to war with North Korea, he can go to war and then beat them, and then basically what would happen is it would become his colony, but he would be able to play as them.
Yeah, you essentially just up here, as you would be playing as multiple countries in any other game style. That ruler or head of nation, head of state just appears up here.
Yeah. So basically, it just in the middle of the game, it allows you to play as that country.
Which I do find that kind of interesting because that really does make it feel like a colony in the aspect of back in the days of imperialism when countries would conquer others. You know, you would send all your resources back to the colonizer. So you can do that in a similar fashion now.
Oh.
Did we verify that Fusion Tech does nothing? No, from what we have figured out today, basically Fusion Tech is now integrated into 3rd generation nuclear power plants. So it increases. Does it actually increase the production of 3rd generation nuclear power plants?
No, but what actually happens is it doesn't create any hazardous waste, so it's much better for the environment itself.
Hang on. So go back to the fusion then. Not cold fusion, but the regular fusion.
Regular fusion, the fusion plant itself.
Yeah, nuclear plant fusion. And then
these, I believe, are just regular nuclear plants.
Because okay, so it's process for triggering and controlling nuclear fusion reactions, blah blah blah. But it doesn't say that it unlocks anything else.
Right. Actually, it does unlock one. more thing over here, but I think that's the holographic vision.
Wow, you have 15 subscribers now.
I do know, though, the advanced nuclear fission, maybe they just haven't replaced that. Maybe that could be a typo on their part. But I think this is what they were actually going for.
What, the 3rd generation?
Yeah, because that ended up being under the advanced nuclear fission.
Yeah, because that's what it allowed for me to do. And that's what it told me that I was going to do, is that, like, there was one thing that I was looking at, and it would say, like, this unlocks 3rd generation nuclear power plants. And I was really disappointed that it wouldn't allow me to unlock the 3rd generation power plants. And then so that's why it made me want to send an email over and say, hey, like, it's not letting me research these things. So, like, what's going on? Then they said, okay, we'll add into the next version. The only thing is that a lot of, and for those who are watching right now, we did actually do a couple of testings earlier. Stuff like, what was that one thing? Carbon nanofiber, that doesn't unlock a sector. So I think I'm gonna have to do some testing whenever I get my hands on it. I believe that it is integrated into other sorts of things, into other sectors. I don't know what sector, but it's probably connected to another sector.
Yeah, I think behind the scenes, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
See, I just unlocked carbon nanofiber.
Actually, carbon nanofiber. I think that could actually be a part of textiles then.
Like clothing?
Yeah, like clothing or synthetic fibers. It could be a part of synthetic fibers. Because that would definitely have to be a part of a textile.
We can take a look here.
Fiber optics.
Right now I'm sitting at 3.147 for production for synthetic fibers. I just unlocked the
How many
ability
stars does it have?
Good question. None.
Doesn't
It's
have
not
a
one that
star?
requires it. I'm not sure if that's for synthetic fibers.
I don't know.
It might be something else. But a couple of newer things as well that were added to the industry tab would be like the construction of electric automobiles, which have a 5-star technological level. And there are some laws and legislation that you can put into place that can promote
it.
Yeah, essentially. And you can also do that with your utility vehicles as well.
So another question was, so all nuclear does is make the energy cleaner, but it doesn't actually increase the output of the electricity at all? Because what I saw
we
is
can test that theory out.
That what I'm seeing is that the nuclear thing is actually varying.
Yeah, it is.
Like all over the United States, it used to be like 23 or something like that.
Tokai Dayani does 1.66, but right now shut down. Then you come over here, and this one's 12.36 terawatts.
So try building a brand new regular nuclear power plant and see how much it produces. Not a 3rd generation, but a regular nuclear power plant.
How is the electricity shortage working out in the?
We don't know.
You haven't figured it out yet?
No.
What I could do is I could try to dismantle all the fossil fuel ones again.
Yeah, because he did that earlier, but we didn't see anything. A cool thing that we actually saw earlier is that the
I'm
nuclear.
gonna go through and delete all these quick.
What was actually really interesting is that whenever we were looking at it earlier, there can actually be various riots going on at the same time.
Whoa, something happened.
Well, what happened?
Well, China's cyber attack hit and North Korea surrendered.
Okay.
And the plant was built and it's outputting 21.84 terawatts.
I think that's around the same amount that it produces in a regular thing.
I think so. Well, it is confirmed this is about 7 terawatts more. I wonder if location does depend now. Or if they're all going to be like just the same.
Build 2 nuclear power plants, one in southern Japan and then one in northern Japan.
I'm going to build one down here on an island.
I'm just super happy. Look, yeah, see, it actually, I mean, it tells you that. So, okay, so hang on, like 21.8 is how much it's telling you. I don't know. There needs to be there has to be a way to increase that.
$7.1 billion so far in China that they've suffered. 71. Oh wait, no, this is millions. Never mind. This is
that's billion.
That's
7.1 billion. No, this is million. Estimated in millions, so it'd be 7.1 billion.
That's 71 billion.
$71 billion. Look at the growth. The shrinking growth.
Robert, to answer your question, the 2019 edition is actually a very good edition, and I'm very excited to play it myself.
Oof. They haven't been affected quite yet. Their growth is still pretty high.
Takes some days though.
Yeah, it does. Enemy has surrendered. I want to get that. There's that peace treaty. Now we can show you what it looks like.
Yeah.
So it's called Colonized Under Control. The conquered nation will remain its own state, but its governing will pass entirely to the conquering nation.
Oh.
Personally, I'm loving the new DLC. It just makes the game feel overall it feels more connected. Because it feels like there's more
interconnectability and there's more challenges
for each action. Yeah, because not only do you have to worry about this, now there's other things you have to take into account for.
It's actually what I'm seeing is actually there's a huge domino effect into what policies you actually enact now.
Correct, yeah. This is what we were talking about. I can play as North Korea now.
Apparently the chat is actually pretty excited for that colony feature.
It's really funny because I'm playing as North Korea and they still hate Japan.
Yeah, that should be a bug.
I don't think it properly
works.
Knows how to deal with it.
Yeah, I don't think so, because taking a look here, just comparing the two countries together, normally it would say that it's a dependency of Japan, but it still says that it's a People's Republic.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see something.
The North Korean GDP have actually shrunk from 30 to 17. If you
I wonder if I can just send Japan all of my coal for a very, very low price.
I think you can.
You know what? Let's help the North Koreans too.
Send coal.
Let's sell above our normal price. And Japan will be buying far below its purchase price. That can be very useful, and that's a huge contract, though.
Yep.
That would destroy North Korea's growth, and especially since it's in January. The inflation ratings can be ridiculous, but okay.
Who was that?
I wonder if I can just switch over now and accept that.
Kiss your pants, maybe? Or maybe shit and cum.
Pidgey, what the hell are you doing?
So I can go ahead and accept that. Wow.
Oh, so you can actually accept it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
That's gonna make...
They want to see Brazil.
Yeah,
look
someone
at the
wants to see if
Brazil's news.
Bolsonaro is in there.
No, they want to see the new Senate, because they're gonna add, like, the second chamber.
Oh,
In,
yeah, they
Brazil.
did add a second chamber.
They added a second chamber for Brazil.
Yeah,
Yep.
they added the Brazilian Senate.
Yeah, let's go to it.
Ugh, who is that? João Nissobaro.
That's a beautiful name.
For the 2020 edition, we just need to start predicting the names of these people. I have I have a challenge.
Does anybody want to see the 2030 edition?
Sure. I have a challenge
we-
for people. For what we need to do, we need to have a challenge to where in the next edition, probably for like the election, we need to have a proper challenge
wait.
to where we can actually figure out what the names of these people are going to be. So like Kamala Harris, Beto O'Rourke.
Wait, it's the Christian Church Party. What the?
I know, I saw that. Okay,
The year is 2030.
so what do you guys think the name for Beto O'Rourke in Eversim would be?
Something Oberk.
How is the GDP looking for
Robert
like,
Berger?
case?
Oh my god.
It
Now
doesn't seem like each country has 4+% GDP growth.
extinction ahead.
On January 1st,
Yeah, it
2030,
does seem like you
several
are
policies
able
will
to
go
strip
into
the country
effect.
of its resources
In
once you do
Europe,
take control of it.
European Union will
I mean, 'cause
become an
ultimately once you take
organization
control of it, you
limited
could
to the
sell,
northern countries, joined by
For example, the
Switzerland.
coal that
Under the
I took from
leadership
North
of
Korea to
Germany,
Japan
all
at
of the
any
major
value that
countries
you
of the
wanted and
South,
could just
France,
accept it yourself.
Spain, and Italy, heavily in debt and under contested leadership, have left the organization and now must operate with their own national currency. In the United States, more upheaval comes today when California's self-proclaimed independence becomes a reality. Will the American administration react to this secession that was declared illegal? Is the door open for more secessions?
I like
Sources
that they
have
added
confirmed that for the White
a lot
House,
to the news
military
here.
action is clearly on the table. Other tensions on another continent, in the Middle East, war
Even if it's the
intensifies
same
between Turkey,
movement
Syria,
over and over.
and Greater Kurdistan, a new state built upon the ashes of the war on the Islamic State. For their part, Israelis and Iranians continue their provocations.
I guess I didn't
nuclear
catch that the first time I
escalation,
played
with
that
Iran having
Iran
confirmed
has
the
nuclear
construction
warheads
of
now.
its first nuclear warheads. So, will 2030 be the year of chaos?
So it was Brazil that was supposed to have the Senate and Parliament?
Oh, it looks like they don't. Ah!
Well, they may. This is just the
This
Chaos
is the 2030
edition, though.
2030, yeah.
I just let it go for a little while before, and I just started watching some of the disasters just going on. Like I let it play out for like maybe 4 minutes. And
Oh
the
yeah, because you
disasters
have to like
get
let
ridiculous.
the disasters kind of like just punch. Oil shock.
In a special session of OPEC, oil exporting countries have decided to impose a price increase per barrel by drastically limiting their production. This decision comes after the application of American energy policies for several years, which consisted of increasing oil production in the USA, thereby considerably reducing purchase volume compared to other oil-producing countries, and driving down the price per barrel. After this session, the president of OPEC declared, and I quote, "Our current meager revenue does not allow us to guarantee the minimum."
I feel
for
like
our
the videos for the
populations.
news are a
We
lot
now
longer
have
than
no
they used to
other
be, too.
choice but to raise our prices. We also invite all the other oil
It allows
and
for a
coal
lot of
exporting
lore, though.
countries to join us, so that
Oh, for sure.
consumer nations will pay a fair price for their energy. According to experts,
Check the
these prices
GDP,
will increase very
like the
quickly
biggest
and
GDP
very
in
sharply,
2030.
and will have a major impact on the economy and purchasing power.
Biggest GDP in 2030.
Yeah.
You want to take a guess?
Uh-oh, first disaster, wildfire in Brazil.
Yeah, I'm going to guess China, too.
China.
You're right, it is China.
How much?
Ooh, they're eking out the United States by, it looks like less than 100 billion.
That's about 180 billion. What's California's GDP?
Well, what happened to the GDP?
California's GDP is 1.9 trillion.
Like, what happened to America? They had like 20,000 billion.
Global recession, disease, war.
They lost California.
True.
Oh yeah, they lost California.
Ooh, nuclear conflict is 52% chance of happening in 2030.
Really?
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Wait, North Korea has a GDP of 2,000 billion? Wait, what? Why is North Korea
Well,
so...
Scotland is independent.
Huh?
Huh.
What about Wales?
Yeah, I wonder if the United Kingdom broke up. No, it's looking like... Man, the year is 2030, and the world is breaking up, and Northern Ireland still can't break up. Alright.
That sucks.
Who got the biggest population?
So with the new missile features, it's not really new. I mean, it's kind of got an animation where it kind of looks like a puff of smoke comes out of the rear end of the missile.
There's an animation feature for the missiles?
Yeah, it's like a puff of smoke, essentially.
I haven't seen it.
Here, let me get the code for the nuclear weapons.
Oh, is that just for nuclears?
I'm not sure if it's just for nuclear.
Nukes? As Brazil?
I mean, maybe I could cheat.
True.
Can I cheat for that?
Yeah, you can, but it's gonna take some days.
Frozone is more powerful than Elsa because he can say the N-word.
You need to go to research.
But I do wish, like I mentioned before, that they had the missile silo feature, because it's still, in a sense, you got to use either your submarines, your fighter jets, or your submarine, your fighter jets, or your missile launchers. So that's kind of unfortunate, but there is a new feature with the missile launchers themselves.
Who's the president of America?
President of America in 2030. Bert away.
Oh, that's
Away.
Beto O'Rourke. Bert.
Yeah, quite the tan. But one thing you can do with the missile launchers, if I can find a military base, right here.
Someone said the map is different in 2030.
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
Look at North Korea. Why do they have so big GDP?
North Korea, they absorbed South Korea.
Oh, that's why.
You gave the order to bombard the city.
Why is it telling me that I gave the order to do something?
Ugh, I can smell the chili.
I didn't tell you to bombard
The
anything.
order to
Oh my god.
I'm
my
just telling
cat
you to
is
move
asleep.
forces. But yeah, look at this. North Korea, they ended up
You gave
taking
the order
over
to
South Korea.
bombard a city.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
1.8 million man army. So take a look at California and see how dry it is compared to the 2019.
520 nearby.
Again, for those who are watching right now, please subscribe to the channel that I just posted in the description. He's about to hit 20 subscribers, and I want to help him hit it by the end of this live stream.
Something is happening.
What do you think? Do you think California looks a little
Drier?
drier?
I don't know. I think I can actually see a difference.
I did want to take a look at you guys mentioned Brazil has their new Senate Parliament. I want to go ahead and open that up.
Yeah, okay, so we would have that to compare it to.
I think as soon as you start in 2019, I think Afghanistan's going through quite the turmoil right now.
Maybe Iraq is probably playable now. Ulrich Wickert.
It's going to be the Me Too movement again.
My kitten is asleep right now. And his eyes are slightly open. And he just looks so cross-eyed.
The head of state lavishly hosted 100 influential feminists from around the world. The party was in full swing until early this morning.
It's funny.
Some
My cat's probably
confirmed
sitting on top of my
opponents to the
refrigerator.
government were also on the guest list.
And I have no idea where
One
Mars
of them
is.
told us that this initiative was beneficial for women's causes, even if deep down the head of
I
state
made my cat
undoubtedly
yawn.
had an electoral agenda. The final word came from the oldest woman in the nation, who stated that she was delighted to be
Oh,
able
they
to
do
dance
have the
without
deputy
being hit
chamber
on.
and now the Senate.
Oh, they do?
No.
Dope. So many parties, though.
What does that bridge the gap thing mean?
I'm guessing this is for income inequality.
Yeah, but that's from the extreme right.
It's because he's my minister of industry.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Isn't there a income inequality thing?
Yes. Let me show you
It was
that.
like it's a Gini index.
I don't believe it's that one.
I think it's in the tax thing.
In taxation? Oh, yeah, here we go. Coefficient of income inequality, rich to poor. 51.3%. Oof.
Oof. What's the can you find a comparative map to see who has the highest in the world? Unless it's Equatorial Guinea.
I wonder what that'd be in. Let me see here.
That would probably be an economy.
Oh, here it is. Life and health, income inequality. We are number 12 for inequality, with number 1 being Equatorial New Guinea. Ukraine being number 1, followed by Iceland.
What's Ukraine's?
25.5. And they also figured into let me see here.
People ask if they made the organization, the EU, better in the game.
If they changed the EU at all?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll have to take
The 2018 edition had the United Kingdom removed from the European Union.
Huh. I wonder if they'll be on the exit. Let's see.
Maybe I don't. Maybe
Don't
I
you
don't.
check?
Maybe the UK has like a different legislation along the lines of leaving.
Actually, we can bring up the EU right here. Does
God.
look like EU is not a member, or not EU, but
UK.
the UK is not a member.
Yeah, that was a part of the 2018 edition because as of the 2018 edition, they're not a member.
Hmm. I know that you can be part of the European Union without necessarily having to join the euro itself.
Oh yeah, do you know where
Outside the
the
Eurozone?
former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia is?
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, it's North Macedonia now, right?
It's Republic of North Macedonia, yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Huh. Nice. Yeah, because I saw that.
Why are you so tired?
Huh?
Why are you so tired?
Because he wants to play.
How long have I been streaming for? Because I probably shouldn't be streaming it too long because that'd basically be ruining all the fun for me. Except I'd probably
Exactly.
still have
1
enough.
hour.
Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour. I could probably wrap up this live stream now. Good God, 5 million debilitated housings. All right, yeah.
You really have that much?
I think I can actually go ahead and wrap up this live stream, and then the rest of it I can actually play for my subscribers. For those of you guys who are watching right now, go ahead and subscribe to this channel again that I'm posting into the stream. Please go ahead and give him your subscription. He does deserve it because he beat me to the punch with a United Africa playthrough. And so just go ahead and give him a subscription and watch all of his videos and stuff like that. He has a pretty interesting channel, and he definitely did help me out by actually allowing me to stream this for y'all. So yeah, thank you, Moose, for actually doing that for me.
Yeah, thanks for having me around.
Oh yeah, totally. Like, so right now you have 18 subscribers. So
Thank you. I
That's
appreciate
better.
it very much.
Better
hey,
than
no
5.
problem.
There will be new videos every week.
Hell yeah. Now just don't post anything else before I can get a video because I want it to.
No, I thought about that. I'm like, nah, I'll let him.
No, yeah, you can post stuff like.
No, I'll work on something, but I'll let you get to yours first.
You should
Nah.
work on a series.
No, I definitely got something I'm gonna be working on tonight, though.
Like what?
I figure I'm going to delve deep into the 2019 edition here and start working on a new economic guide.
On an economic guide?
Yep.
Oh yeah, let's work on that together.
Sounds like a plan. I'll be well, you got my Discord.
Yeah, well, we're talking through Discord. Idiot.
Yeah, I gotta be going soon though. The girlfriend's gonna be getting home here quickly.
Oh, tell her she's a hoe. I'm just kidding. Nah, what I'm actually
she normally
thinking
lets me
about.
play how I want though, but she likes to be greeted.
What I'm actually thinking about is either we can try to investigate it tonight, if you have time, or I can just look into it next week whenever I actually get the game, or whenever it just comes out on Steam. Because I have a feeling it's gonna come out in the next couple of days, for Steam. I think that the release date is actually just an estimate. So yeah, I would say for those of you who are really wanting to play it, I would just say give it a little bit of time. I highly doubt it's going to take it about a week because they're just waiting on Steam's approval. And whenever this happened last year for the 2018 edition, it actually only took it about 1 or 2 days. So yeah, for those of you guys who are watching, again, subscribe to Moose right now, please. He only needs 1 more subscriber, to reach that good old, 20. So yeah, go ahead and give him a subscription if you guys are watching right now. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap this up. All right. And,
all right, guys, it was fun talking to you, and I hope you guys have a great day. PG, I'll be in contact with you. If we're able to do something tonight, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I kind of want to look into the energy shortages and see what happens with that. That's the kind of thing because I want to update my energy guide. So that would be something I would like to look into.
Yeah, and I want to go through and explain when to best to subsidize versus exonerate and impose tariffs and shit.
Yeah, we should also have a good old tutorial on how to make a narco state.
Just make a complete drug state.
Yeah, right. All right, see you, man.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
All right, yeah. So, for those of you guys who are watching, this has been my first semi-official live stream for the 2019 edition. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Please, again, go subscribe to Moose. He has finally hit 20 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for doing this. And, guys, I will go ahead and leave you guys to it. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.